Raju, a young village boy, grew up in a poverty-stricken community, plagued by unclean surroundings and contaminated open drains. The lack of proper waste management systems turned the village into a breeding ground for diseases. Raju's parents, who worked as landless laborers, struggled to make ends meet. To make matters worse, Raju often fell victim to cholera and typhoid due to the unsanitary conditions and had to frequently miss school. At the age of 9, Raju's condition became life-threatening, prompting his parents to take on a loan to pay for his medical consultation and medicine. The burden of the loan, coupled with their low income, trapped the family in a cycle of debt. Raju's parents struggled to provide for their basic needs, forcing Raju to work alongside them in the fields, instead of receiving an education or enjoying his childhood. Once the loan was finally repaid, Raju tried returning to school, but his poor health and previous academic setbacks led to failing grades. Consequently, he dropped out of school and continued working in the fields. Eventually, Raju married the daughter of another landless farmer and had 2 sons. Despite his own lack of education and skills, Raju had high hopes for his children and enrolled them in the local school. One day, when Raju's children fell ill due to the contaminated environment, he approached the village teacher for guidance. Mr. Sharma, a compassionate educator, empathized with Raju and understood the challenges faced by the villagers. Together, they decided to raise awareness about cleanliness and sanitation. They convinced the panchayat and convened a Gram Sabha. They encouraged the villagers to adopt cleaner lifestyles and take responsibility for the environment. Inspired by Raju and Mr. Sharma, the villagers began taking small steps towards cleanliness, waste segregation, and proper waste disposal systems. They even started tree plantings. Even children actively participated in waste segregation, recycling dry waste and composting wet kitchen waste. Landfill dumping was significantly reduced, and the site was transformed into a mango orchard. Over time, Raju witnessed positive changes in the village. Waste bins were installed, and regular waste collection services were established. The air started becoming fresher, and the once polluted surroundings transformed into a healthy and vibrant environment. The overall health and well-being of the community improved as people started valuing hygiene. With the village becoming cleaner and greener, Raju's children were able to attend school regularly, unlocking new opportunities. Inspired by stories of success and the power of education, the village children aspire to become engineers, doctors, and environmentalists. The future generation of the village was no longer limited by the hardships of the past, but empowered to dream big and work towards a brighter future.